It's the Guitar Man's Theater of the Mind. Brought to you by Uncle Al's Big Bud Farm. Uncle Al reminding you on the Big Bud Farm, the Big Buds grow. Also brought to you by Uranus Motors, cars for people who don't hold their ass from bent crankshaft. And now, with the Joey Buttafuoco interview, it's the Guitar Man's Theater of the Mind. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We have the pleasure of bringing to the microphones Mr. Joey Buttafuoco, who is out of jail today on jerk release. Mr. Buttafuoco has graciously conceded to join us today for a special interview, agreeing to answer to the best of his abilities the questions I will offer him. Let's proceed. Mr. Buttafuoco, can I call you Joey?
Yes.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to welcome you to the studio. Is there anything I can get for you to make you feel at home?
Beer from the house?
I'm afraid we can't do that. FCC won't allow it. How about a nice Diet Pepsi?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Here you go. First of all, Amy, would you like me to get you a bucket?
Yes.
There's a cough button right there. Hit that the next time and lay off the garlic. Amy Fisher, can you give us one word that would intimately describe her?
Bitch.
That's a rather abrasive description.
What can I say?
True. Well, let me ask you this. Your sexual encounters with Amy, what were they like?
What happened was my right eye turned completely around.
What about the left one?
This eye turned completely in. And then I knew.
You knew that Amy Fisher found you very erotic with your eyeballs turned around inside their sockets, right?
What can I say?
Let's get down to some serious questions. You had an affair with Amy Fisher and relations with your wife. Did you also have relations with the neighborhood pets?
Yes, I did.
With local government officials?
Yes, I did.
And the town council?
Yes, I did.
What about Father Lane?
We went to a motel instead, and we had relations.
Looking back, what are your thoughts?
It was a very big mistake. Probably the biggest mistake of my life.
Could you describe it to our listening audience?
It was a roller coaster ride, man. I'd get up and get going. To get out of bed, I'd snort.
Why, may I ask, were you snorting?
It's very, very painful, and it hurts a lot.
If I may interject, have you ever thought about prison?
Maybe.
With everybody writing their memoirs nowadays, I'm sure you must be planning something too. What is the title of your book going to be?
Strictly Lustful Sex.
Now that's a gripping title. Moving along to the talk show appearances. Describe your Geraldo Rivera interview.
Could you imagine that? Geraldo Rivera holding a Valium or whatever was around, yeah.
Really? What kind? The 5s or the 10s?
The blues, the 10s, the good ones.
That explains everything. By the way, is it true that you had relations with Geraldo and you have picked out furniture together?
Yes.
Now, what are your favorite hobbies? I mean, besides being a body and fender man, what else would you like to be once you're out of jail?
Pimp, drug dealer.
Modest goals, I must say. Well, Joey, I thank you for your time and patience for this interview. Oh, I see Mrs. Buttafuoco's here to pick you up. Mrs. Buttafuoco, step in the studio, please. I gotta ask you something. Now, when Joey is free from jail, do you plan to resume relations with your reconciled husband?
I choose to believe, based on the person that I know and the person that I live with and the person that I have spent many, many years with and the person whose bed I share.
Never, never, never.
Woo, okay. One last question for you, Joey. What did you give your wife on your anniversary this year?
Amy Fisher herpes.
And when you get out of jail, what do you plan to contribute to society?
Amy Fisher herpes.
Well, on that one, we end our interview with Joey Buttafuoco, Man of Tomorrow. Until next time, this has been the Guitar Man's Theater of the Mind. Brought to you by Uranus Motors and Uncle Al's Big Bud Farm. Uncle Al once again reminding you on the Big Bud Farm, the Big Buds grow. Until next time, kids, behave yourselves.
Let's strap OJ in a comfy
comfy chair and give up the gas somewheres in California. Let's do it today. Anita Bryant's gonna have the job of twisting the knobs that gives the juice that special gas. 'Cause he's a pain in my ass. I don't give a crap about the ice cream or the 20,000 special reports. The only thing I'm interested in is whether or not he soils his shorts. Oh, let's strap OJ in a comfy chair and give him the gas somewheres in California. I wanna watch my soaps today. Sally fits when her batteries quit. Rick and Suds, when they're pulling their cuts. Joey blows, that most everyone knows. That's just great radio. Larry King with that bald spot thing. And there's Jim, we know what Neil thinks of him. Randy Rhodes, when she speaks of her nose. That's just great radio. Management, they're all bent on just running the show. But they're just a bag of rancid douchebags, I know. They don't even know when to go. So when Neil gets to bitching, it's just what we're wishing for. And so, as we all hear the show, make a call. And if you have the gall, talk to Neil. And I'm sure you will feel, and Neil is a god, a big dripping wad of just great radio. Yeah. What's the matter with the guy in D.C. putting scandal back in the White House? Think Hillary let him off too easy. As a faithful husband, he's a louse. He took advantage of his governmental powers, and I think he's nailed a few babes besides Jenny Flowers. Short hair, health care, his brains are in his underwear, 'cause Bill's a crock of bull to me. Said he wouldn't raise taxes, then he got his budget plan to pass. I guess he figured once he got into office he could really screw the middle class. The Democrats thought their candidate was super. That's before he set up orgies with the Arkansas troopers. Sex play matinee, he says he's not like JFK, but Bill's a crock of bull to me. The White House staff is talking how Clinton's not a phony, but Bill's a crock of bull to me.
It's the John Kruk Testicle Cup. The John Kruk Testicle Cup.
Hi, this is Ron Tingley, and I like the comfortable and free feeling I get from the John Kruk Testicle Cup.
It's the John Kruk Testicle Cup. The John Kruk Testicle Cup.
I'm Ron Tugnut, and I love the John Kruk Testicle Cup because it gives me a scotch more room.
It's the John Kruk Testicle Cup. The John Kruk Testicle Cup.
Hi, I'm John Kruk. Taken from Tingley and Tugnut's testimonials, my testicle cup is the larger and roomier cup. So go ahead and wear it like a man.
It's the John Kruk Testicle Cup. Pick one up.
sit in the stands with my head in my hands, 'cause the baseball season is over. I bought season passes to watch my team play, but now they have screwed me in so many ways. I remember the days when those ballmen would play for the fans and their team and the fame. But since they play only for money, the rules have changed. Baby. Ooh. I'm going to buy a blow-up doll that I can call my own. A vinyl babe that doesn't squeak or squeal. And on those lonely, lonely nights when I hold Miss Pinky tight, she just costs $20, such a deal. While other girls refuse all my advances, she comes to me with open mouth to boot. I'd rather have a blow-up doll to call my own than have an AIDS-infested prostitute. Oh, now you're doing it, now you're doing it. Poop.
This is Joey Buttafuoco for Buttafuoco's Complete Auto Body, with a reminder to you that I'm still open for business and ready to service you in many different ways. We'll paint your car while you wait. And now what other body shop can offer you that? Not to mention you can wait upstairs in my plushly appointed bedroom. Now you see why it's called Complete Auto Body. And parents, remember that I still have the Joey Cocoa Pops Sweet 16 special. Just bring your daughters down to the shop for any body work they may need, and I'll treat them to a free pizza and a ride in my boat. And for those of you that are concerned about that Fisher bitch, here's a few comforting words from my loving wife, Mary Jo.
Joey didn't do nothing. The bitch shot me.
So, if you want me to smoke a damage estimate on your car, just call 1-800-WHAT? I didn't do nothing. That's 1-800-WHAT? I didn't do nothing.
Show what the other cops said.
All together now. 1, 2, 3.
Deploy from the car. Move away from the wheel. Put your hands where I can see them on the top of your head. We're gonna have some fun. Beating up a suspect. Bashing in his brains till he's dead. Kicking in a club in his head. And no one will ever know what we said.
This is OJ. Listen, I can't come to the phone right now for obvious reasons, so if you leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as I get out.
Hey, this is Al Bundy. Poke High, 1966. You remember OJ? I remember when you were running for the Bills. You were one of the greats. But there's a lot you've got to learn about offing your wife. For starters, you don't off your wife if she's a babe. Instead, you come to my house and off my wife, Peg.
Hi, this is OJ. Listen, I can't come to the phone right now for obvious reasons, so if you leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as I get out.
Yes, this is Bob Barker, and I just had to call you, OJ. After all, it is I who owe you an apology for giving you the wrong address to Diane's house. So sorry, old sport, but I do thank you for playing the game.
Hi, this is OJ. Listen, I can't come to the phone right now for obvious reasons, so if you leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as I get out.
Hey, you never told me to bury no bodies. What the fuck is wrong with you? You left the bodies on the floor. You left the gloves on the fucking floor. Mr. Big Shot, football hero. What the fuck do you know about whacking anybody? Well, your ass is in hot water, pal, not mine. So good luck to you, OJ.
Hi, this is OJ. Listen, I can't come to the phone right now for obvious reasons, so if you leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as I get out.
Well, you're definitely guilty. You're definitely a bad man. Definitely a murderer. Uh-oh.
Hi, this is OJ. Listen, I can't come to the phone right now for obvious reasons, so if you leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as I get out.
Hi, this is Mike Tyson, and I, for one, am glad you killed the bitch, and I want to marry you.
Hi, this is OJ. Listen, I can't come to the phone right now for obvious reasons, so if you leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as I get out.
Hi, OJ. It's your old pal, Andy Rooney. I'm sitting around the office just basking in all this freedom, and I couldn't help but wonder, do you actually sit on the seat of the toilet in prison? I would have a real problem with that. Does it bother you? I mean, after all, we really don't know where all those people have been. And I'm pretty sure it's a community seat. Do they offer those paper things that cover the seat between your cheeks? I mean, I would feel a lot safer with one of those. Because after all, it is a prison, and you really don't know where all those people have been.
Hi, this is OJ. Listen, I can't come to the phone right now for obvious reasons, so if you leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as I get out.
Hey, it's Charlie Bronson. How you doing, you son of a bitch? They tell me you killed a few punks. You know, I always like a little ice cream before I kill some punks. You like ice cream, OJ? I'll talk to you later, you son of a bitch.
Gotta Weez Stadium just to watch the Dolphins play. Drinking beers and sticks this morning, planned on drinking the beer all day. Got my seat on the ozone layer, 50 miles from the urinal. First quarter and the play is crucial. My kidneys are about to go. Oh no, I got to wheeze. I got to wheeze. Gallons are toting, my dentures are floating. Excuse me, please. If I don't make it to the John, a river you'll all be floating on. Break out the life rafts, get me another draft. I got to wheeze. I get to the nearest bathroom, but the line is 20 deep. I'm doubled over in pain here as the long line begins to creep. I forgot all about the Dolphins, and now they're about to score. I step out of line to watch it. In line steps 20 more. Oh no, I got to wheeze. I got to wheeze. Dolphins are winning, my head is swimming. Excuse me, please. If I don't make it to the can, I'll be a very drippy man. I got to run now, boy is this fun now. I got to wheeze. I got to wheeze. I got to wheeze. Gallons I'm toting, my dentures are floating. Excuse me, please. If I don't make it to the John, a river you'll all be floating on. Break out the life rafts, give me another draft. I got to wheeze. Dolphins are winning, my head is swimming. I've got to wheeze. If I don't make it to the can, I'm going to be a very embarrassed man. I'm on the run now, boy is this fun now. I've got to wheeze.
Stevens and Gridnick are so sorry to have to submit you to that last phone call. But you know, that's the way the show is going today. Ron and Joy are so sorry for that abominable phone call. But just keep those checks coming in and we'll muddle through anyways. So please, get over it.